So here we are, March 13th, the daily on Friday. Clear downtrend. Clear takeaway of the day was this panic 143 or so, all the way down to under 80 cents. I guess because Trump didn't announce their names specifically in his speech or something. I don't know. But it recovered right back to 126, which is bullish, but back onto the downtrend, which isn't. But we'll talk about that later. Let's look on the bigger picture here, onto the 7-day. Check this out. So this was actually down to 37 cents and shot up to about $2. I'll show you why. Boom. Became a CV play March 10th. Claims their test takes 2 to 10 minutes. That'd be a big thing if it materializes. Now check this out. I caught my eyes back on February 14th because I saw this 40% 13D for 12 plus million shares by this company. It was around 70, 80 cents then. So I was watching them, but the market actually killed them. And like you saw, it got down to 37 cents before they dropped that news. So it shot up, came back down to about 1, bounced all the way up to 3. So 37 to 3 is pretty crazy. Came back down, VWAP 161, 230, bounced off 2, pushed again to 260, but then ultimately ended up breaking under 2, besides this push right here that got dumped fast. So you see here we've been in a downtrend, which I have all drawn out on the 5-day here. So we've been in a downtrend since the spike, which is mostly because, let's see, after they announced that, after their news on the 10th, they did do an offering at 7.83 million shares at 115. The bullish aspect is it's an institutional investor, so it's not public, and it did push the whole day and stay above 115. But what I did not like, they ended up pulling this move, and the next day doing another one, which was another institutional investor, which is bullish, but still dilution. So no one likes that as a bull. So what I expect that dump could have been on Friday, because on the 13th this got filed. Same company, about the 40% now owns 9.1, so they sold 7 million plus shares. And plus 12 million shares used to be 40%, meaning the company had 25 to 30 million shares. Now 5 million shares equals 9%. So they have over 50 million shares. So there's the dilution right in front of our eyes. They did try to pull this off and drop another news to help on Friday here. Let's see. But it didn't help too much. So I'm expecting that 7 million shares could have been partially this right here. And on top of that, if you dig into their filings on the 12th, as you see right here, infamous Sabby reported, 6 million shares. So they could have took, who knows what they're doing, those guys. So on the 5-day, I'll show you where I got all the points in which I'd probably sell and make sure that it pushes over before I re-enter. 115, I think, is where we need to stay above. We're going to have some resistance around 130, 140, 165, 180, $2, 220. And from above there, it'd be around, 260ish, and then I guess at 3, let's not get too ahead of ourselves, even though this has a lot of potential. We've seen what CODX has done, NNVC, INO. I just wish they hadn't done both offerings back to back, but we'll see. I'm holding some shares. I loaded some on that panic at about, I think, 112 I got an average, and I have the rest at about 127. All right, guys, see you Monday.